Hello, hello. This is Teresa from Angelic Blue. How are you? Welcome to my live session. And today, well, tonight, because it's 8 p.m. here in Sydney, Australia, Wednesday, the 1st of October. And today's a very special day for me because it's my saint name. Hold on, how do I say it? My saint name day. Well, you know what I mean, right? It's Saint Teresa's Day today. So, yes, I'm very happy because I'm named after my maternal grandmother, because that's a tradition in our family. You get named by your grandparent. And I'm number 2, so I get named after my mum's mum. And yeah, so here I am. Let me know if you're watching. Give me a hello or a little like or a little, also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Just adjusting things at my end. Let's have a look here. Making sure that it's all working at this end, because I've got a few things to sort out at my end, as I do every week. So when you start watching me, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because that's what happens every week. Let me know that you're on. I appreciate that. Let me check this one out. And also, as I said, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate that as well. Hi, Johnny. Hi, 3 Tulips. Hi, Crystal, 1983. Yes, I think you were on last week. Yes, I will do a reading, absolutely. I just have to do my usual routine where I'm going to draw out a card first. Hi, Peony. How are you? I'm going to draw out a card from the affirmations card, and I'll get straight onto it. And while I'm at it, Crystal, if you could tell me what type of reading. So if you want a general, or is it around love? Is it around money? Is it around work? Is it around relationships? So be a bit more specific. And yours will be the first reading that I do. Hi, Chevy. Wow, everyone's coming on. Fantastic. And please, as I said, don't forget to subscribe and like my page and channel. All right, so I'm going to start tonight. I'm going to do something a bit different. So, well, I'm going to start with this, as I always do, the angel affirmations cards. So I'm going to start with that first, and then I have a special card for tonight as well that I'm going to take out from another deck. And then thank you, Ian. Thank you, appreciate it. And I'm so happy I've already reached my 400th subscriber. So I'm very grateful and very honored and very grateful to you all, because it's all your contribution to my channel. And I do appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to get a card from this deck first. See what the angels want to tell us tonight. What's the theme for tonight? Whoops, a few cards falling out there. Three, 2, 1. Great to see you. That's wonderful. Have a wonderful day and week. Oh, thank you. All right, so we've got, and from Mary, sorry, I can't understand you, and I can't translate. So if you can translate it and put it into English or Italian, I can read Italian or English. Okay, so this message is from Archangel Uriel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas, when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. So that's Archangel Uriel, and you know, that's typical Uriel color, that sort of yellow and bright color. And the affirmations at the back say, my life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So that's the affirmation there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. You can see that image in the background as well, inside this golden bubble. That's just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to keep the card here. It may resonate with someone later on. Crystal, my ex-in-laws served summons to come to court because... Okay. All right. I'm going to get to yours in just a second, Crystal. And I'll just want to take out, because it's Saint Teresa's Day today, and you know, Saint Therese is the little flower. And I know she's not Saint Therese. This is the Mystic of Magdalene. But this is also, she's known as a rose sister. So I just thought I'm going to collect. I'm going to collect, again, I'm going to say the same word. I'm going to draw a card from my Mystic of Magdalene Oracle deck. And then I'll get straight onto the cards. So what does Magdalene have to say? What does the female energy have to say? I was wondering, I just realized I'm wearing red. I was wondering why I was guided to wear red tonight. Okay, rose is red. Okay, that makes sense now. I don't question, I just do, and then I realize later. All right, so Mystic of Magdalene, what do you have to tell us tonight? Mystic of Magdalene. Thank you for all of those likes. I do appreciate it. And thank you for those subscriptions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And while I'm at it, while I'm shuffling, if you'd like your own personal reading from me, please visit my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can choose which reading you'd like, 1 question or 3 questions. And yeah, you can book to have the reading online, or you can book to have it in person here in my consultation room in Ryde, Sydney. All right. Oh, almost jumped out. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, Rosa Gallica, sensuality and secrets. Okay, so it's funny because like I did say at the beginning, today is the feast day of Saint Therese, and she's known as the little flower. And this here, it says Rosa Gallica. And I just feel like how it's just a very feminine card, and there's a lot of feminine energy around, and it's the divine feminines that need to make a difference. I'm not talking about the toxic women, just like toxic men. We don't need toxic masculines, and we don't need toxic feminines, but we need the divine masculines and the divine feminines to push forward, to propel us to our path. And I just feel like this is that. And I'm just going to get the little booklet that goes along with it, because I am familiar with these, but let me see, 10. 10. Well, I just want to see the main theme. It says here, look beyond the beauty to see what lies beneath. Once found, it is best to be silent about it. This knowledge could lead to a great healing for your body, mind, and spirit. And it goes on further to say other things, but I just feel like I was saying about the feminine, how, you know, it's the divine feminine, and how, you know, just think about how a divine feminine behaves. It's the divine feminine is, you know, demure and can be secretive if needs be, to hold discretion and to love and nurture. Okay, so that's what a divine feminine does, amongst other things as well. And you just, you know, you don't attack, you don't react, you don't, you know, you don't, whoops, oh my gosh, sorry, I just knocked to the table. You don't have that, you know, that toxic behavior, you know, that aggression, that gossipy, that blaming and being a victim. That is not divine feminine behavior. So try and be more feminine, you know, allow the divine feminine to come through. And, you know, the divine feminine also sits with masculines as well, because we have both masculine and feminine energies within our body. So allow that divine feminine to shine through, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't really matter, because you need to allow that to come through to be a divine person, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to leave this card here as well for tonight, because I really like that card. It's very beautiful. It's very mystique. All right, now I'm going to get straight into my readings, and I believe Crystal's reading is first. All right, and I'm going to be using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot cards. They're the ones that always seem to catch my eye. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Thank you for all your support on my YouTube channel and your comments. I do appreciate that. All right, and now let me read Crystal's comment. My ex-N was served a summons to come to court because he owes me money. I really wanted to settle it outside of court. He left me no choice. How or what are his energies towards me now? Will he contact? Okay. So, because that sort of falls under legal, because remember, I don't do legal and I don't do health questions because there are professionals for that. So what I'll do is I'll just do a general, I'll draw out a card for a general guidance of the situation. So we'll see how that goes. So a general sort of guidance about the current situation. So your ex's name is N. Okay. His energies towards you. Sure. Yep. Thank you, Crystal. Well, thank you for clarifying that. Makes these things a bit tricky, doesn't it? So N's feelings and energies towards you. And don't forget, if you're feeling unsafe, you know, call upon Archangel Michael for protection. Of course, absolutely. I know, I understand that you don't have any malice. You just want everything settled. I can feel that. You just want the whole thing settled, over and done with, and cut ties, and that's it. But it hasn't happened that way. Yeah. Like 6. What does like 6 and then the next person has like 7? Wow. I don't know what that means. Oh gosh. Sorry, the cards have just fallen out. Okay, whoops. That card, I don't know if you can see that card flipped, so I'm going to use that card. And it's funny enough that it's Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of the Annunciation. And it's also a major arcana card, and it says renewal, reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. And I just feel like, N, the person that you mentioned, is going through some kind of evaluation, and I think is going through some kind of change, an internal change, a spiritual change possibly. And I feel like once N works all that out and works out, you know, that things have to balance out. Things have to be done right. Then I think you will have, then I think you can have that peace of mind. And, you know, Archangel Gabriel will also assist you, because Archangel Gabriel helps with speaking. So like if you're in court and you have to speak, or you get, I don't know all the terminology because I'm, you know, not into that. But if you have to speak up in court, or, you know, in front of an audience, or, you know, depending what job you have as well, like this could be for anyone, where you have to speak publicly, Archangel Gabriel will assist you. And you call upon Archangel Gabriel to assist you with speaking and bringing forth what needs to be said. So I feel like, I don't know if you will have a conversation outside of, I don't know if you're allowed to, because I don't know, as I said, I don't know your situation, and that's your business. And I don't know, you know, if the law allows, or if you're, you know, what conditions you are finding yourself in legally, but you may even be able to speak outside of the perimeters of this court case, and maybe you will come to some sort of agreement, verbal agreement. I don't know if that's advisable, because as I said, I'm not a lawyer. I have no legal, you know, expertise or anything like that. But I think, but I feel like he's going to come to some realization. So even if you're not talking at the moment, I feel like maybe he is going to try and possibly communicate something to you, which is also why we've got this communication here. And then you will find answers that you're seeking about your personal connection with him, and your, whether, like, you may not even have, he says here you don't have any contact. You probably don't have any contact, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of understanding between you both. So just you do the right thing at your end, and it seems like you are, and just follow what you've been advised to do, and then just allow him to do what he has to do at his end, and then we'll see how it eventuates. But I feel like something's going to be said or done, or it could be a letter or some kind of communication if it's allowed. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Because as I said, I'm limited because I'm not familiar with the legal system and the terminology, and also I can't really speak about something that I'm not, I have no expertise in. But thank you so much, Crystal, for your question. Now let me go back because I did see some other questions pop up. Okay. Yes. Like 6 Mark. I don't get that. Like 6 Mark. Mark H, feelings and energies towards me. Okay, Kylie, how are you? Oh yeah, you've been here before. I recognize your name. Okay, so Mark's feelings for Kylie. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that, everybody. Thank you to those who already have. I do appreciate that as well. Oh, this card decided to flip. Can you see that? Actually, 2 cards decided to flip. Okay. 2 cards, and they're both green, so they're both earth. Oh, look at that. One's the 5 and one's the 4 of earth. Okay, so it says here 5, the first one, lack, worry, and assistance. I feel like that's what you're feeling at the moment. You may be feeling a lack of connection, a lack of reciprocation, a lack of, communication, which is probably why you're asking this question. And I just feel like, and I say this all the time, when I see this card, it reminds me of an entrance of a church. Can you see that? And the angel's calling you in to step up. So I feel like in this case, the angels are asking you to connect with them and trust them. So connect with them and follow their guidance and trust their guidance, whatever that may be. Okay, so whatever you feel. If you feel like it, that you should head that way, then do that. If you think you should head that way, then do that. But just follow your guidance and your intuition, because by doing that, it says here, frugalness, extravagance, and control. I just feel like if you do follow the guidance from the angels, you can see here you've got sort of your back towards the card and you're heading towards something, like a little bit of a communication. This might even be something that's going to come through in a dream, or in a sort of like a download, and you will find yourself sitting pretty on some abundance. But you need to follow the guidance and your intuition, and whatever you're getting, whatever you're receiving, don't think, oh, no, it's not. It can't be true. Whatever you feel in your heart is the truth. Then you will find yourself, you've got the double 4 there, which is the angels guiding you. You're sitting on this pot of abundance. So I feel like it's ready to be opened and ready to be explored and ready to be discovered. And that may be with Mark, but maybe it may not be with Mark. But I just feel like follow the guidance of the angels. Follow their guidance for you. And because it's the color green, I'd also recommend that you contact and connect with Archangel Raphael, because Archangel Raphael also assists us with matters of the heart. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback, Kylie. I'm going to put them in there. All right, now let me go back. Okay, so what's like 7? I didn't get, am I missing something? Guidance from the universe in English. Sorry, Rian, can you explain that? I don't know what you mean. Guidance from the universe in English. I don't know what that means. Sonia, what do I need to know, please? Okay. Oh, okay. So Rian wants a message, guidance from the universe. Okay, she's clarified that. Okay. Oh, Kylie, it is the number we get when we like your live. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you for that. I wasn't aware of that. Yes. So thank you. Thank you, Kylie, because I was like, I don't know what that means. All right. Going back to Rian, I'm going to do the guidance for you from the universe. And then it's on to Sonia. So guidance from the universe for Rian. Oh, okay, that card, whoops, caught it before it fell off my knee. Okay, Rian, the card for you is the 9 of Fire. It says protection, preparedness, and resilience. And I just feel like you can see the angel guiding behind you and is giving you this guidance, but these are like, these little things here are like obstacles. And so you've got these obstacles, but at the same time, you've got these flowers. So I feel like it's, sometimes you have to jump into your masculine, your divine masculine, and then sometimes you can relax and be your divine feminine because of the things that the universe throws at you. And sometimes, we have to, be our own superhero sometimes. And that means that we need to step into our masculine to get things done, especially if, and you know what, I've got 11 views and 11 likes. So that's 11. That's a confirmation. And I just feel that that I feel like you're a very tough person. And when I say tough, I mean that you've had to be this, you've had to build this tough exterior because you've had to, I feel like you're very independent and you're very, you have to do things and not relying on other people to do things for you. So that means you have to be tough and you have to be resilient. And I just feel like continue, not all the time, allow yourself to, fall into your feminine, but in your divine feminine. But I feel like at times there's nothing wrong with being prepared, with being resilient, and with being being protective of your energy and of your surroundings and of your of your home. So it's really important. The universe is saying to continue that, but don't forget to switch back to your divine feminine as well, because if you're always in your divine masculine, then you don't allow the divine feminine energy to come in. And the angels are right behind you, guiding you. And I just feel also there's a lot of passion and a lot of, towards some projects and towards some things that you're very passionate about. There's a lot of fire. I feel that. So the angels and the universe are basically saying to continue that and to be mindful of the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So I hope that helps, Rian, and look forward to your feedback. Oops, what have I done here? I've done half the cards one way, half the other. Okay. All right, I'm just going to have a quick drink, and then it's for Sonia. So Sonia's got a general message. Sorry, I needed that drink. All right. So for Sonia, a general message. Oh, too many cards. Look how many cards flipped out. Another two cards. Tonight must be the Knights of Twos because it's always two cards that flip. So I've got the Six of Air and the Knight of Water. Of Water. So we've got lots of thoughts and procrastinations with the Air card and lots of emotions with the Water card. Excuse me. So let me look at relief, hope, and moving on. So I feel like there's something on your mind that you've been thinking about. And I have a feeling it possibly is about a male or a partner, because I just feel like it says here moving on. As emotional as it is, you are moving on from that previous person or current person and moving on from all the thoughts and how it's, taking time and energy from you. It's sort of like zapping the time and the energy from your mind and your heart and your soul. And I just feel like once you move on from that, whoever is occupying your time and your energy, once you move on from that, someone else will come in and it'd be more along the lines of what you've been seeking, because it says here romantic, emotional, and dramatic, and you can see that his cup is ready. He's ready to give you his cup. So his cup is the love that he has for you. So eventually, this person that's coming in is going to give you his cup, because it's more like an aligned connection, and it will be emotional because, sometimes when you get something that you've been waiting for and you can't believe how good it is or how true it is, it can be an emotional thing. And of course, relationships are emotional regardless. So I just feel like by letting go and moving on from the one that's here, you're making space for a new one to come in, and a new energy and a more positive energy, and something that aligns more with what you're seeking. So I hope that helps. And also, it could, if it's someone that, if you currently have someone, it could be that they may change. So it could be you're letting go of that behavior and you're setting boundaries of of certain behavior. You're not going to allow that behavior to anymore. And so that person will have to change their behavior towards you. So it could be either or, depending on your situation. I don't know your situation, but I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Okay, next I've got Time Traveler. Can you please check when Will Albanese will go to hell, where he belongs? Can't comment on that. But let's just say that karma is real, and allow the divine to sort that out. That's all I'll say for that. I won't elaborate on that. All right, so we've got Kylie. This is okay. Thank you. Yes, I will do this. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Robin. How are you? Michael Forbes. Oh my God, I found you again. It's been so long. Do you know why I don't feel safe sometimes? I don't know. Robin. Hi, Miss T. I would like a reading about the coming week. Just general guidance, please. Absolutely. Josh, are you an alcoholic? Next. Dimitri, hi. Glenn, hello, dear lightworker. Sonia, totally spot on. Thank you, absolutely. You're welcome, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to go back to Robin. Hope you're well, Robin, all the way in Netherlands. Netherlands, I think, yes. All right, a general reading and a general guidance for you. Thank you for all of those who have liked and also who have subscribed and sending me positive energy. Those who are sending or wishing negativity, I give this to you. Thank you very much. That's my positivity towards you. Thank you to those who are very kind and generous and full of light. I do appreciate that. Whoops. There you go. That card flipped out for you, Robin. It says Ace of Fire, opportunity, creativity, and action. So it seems like this week is going to be, or the coming week is going to be an action-packed week for you. And I feel like because there's a child here, this represents your inner child. And I feel like you're going to make your inner child happy with whatever this opportunity or whatever this this situation is, and whatever opportunities come for this coming week. Could be work related, it could be a project, it could be a hobby, something along those lines. I know that's quite general, but But I just feel like something, whatever the opportunity that comes your way this week, it will be something that's going to feed and make your inner child happy. And you've got your angel guiding you. So that's lovely. And I just feel like it's the Ace of Fire. I just feel like it's going to be action packed and very and the opportunity, whatever comes your way, it's something that you're very passionate about as well. So it's going to be something you're going to enjoy. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. All right, what else have I got here? Robin, Dharma is a good thing too. I'm blessed, dear Teresa. All is well so far. I hope the same for you. Thank you. Yes, Netherlands. Okay, I got it right. Yes, very spot on. I'm working and listening much to my inner child lately. That's beautiful. Yes, thank you. I know you always give me feedback, Robin, and I do appreciate that, because I know in the past when I've done other readings for you, you definitely have given me feedback, and I do appreciate that as well. So thank you. All right, is anyone else out there? Let me have a look at this here on the side. It's taking its time over here. Oops, no, that was, what's happening here? Okay. I appreciate you, the angels, and the readings too. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much, Robin. That's lovely. I'd also like to thank you all for everyone contributing to my channel, because today I reached 400 subscribers. So thank you so much. It's very, very much appreciated. And I look forward to having more subscribers, and I'm looking forward to helping all of those who require my guidance. Well, my guidance comes from the God-assigned angels and archangels. So I'm hoping that the guidance they give me to give to you is helping a lot of people. So I'm just going to put on some... Yes, thank you. I'm sure that a lot of it's thank you. I'm sure you've contributed to that, Robin. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support every time you join the live session. All right, so I'm going to start or continue shuffling cards. If there's anyone else out there watching that would like an angelic card reading from me, it is for free. My card readings on the live session are for free. Ah, gosh. I've got to tell you about a dog situation that happened today. I was out today and I saw two young girls, teenagers, like late 16, 17 years old, and they were sitting at the vet. I walked past this vet and I saw this black, obviously it was a dog, but I couldn't see what breed it was or anything like that. And I went over and I said, can I please pat your dog? And it looked, and it was a Rottweiler. So it reminded me of both my previous dogs that I've had. He was just so adorable, and he was 11 weeks old, and he was a little fat thing. He wasn't really fat, but you know when they're puppies and they're like got that little, I just wanted to take him from them and just walk with him. He was adorable. 11-week-old Rotty puppy. He was just the cutest thing. So I was like, I really, really need my own dog. I am dying to get one. I haven't decided what I'm getting yet, but I am dying to get one. Well done, Teresa. Thank you, Peony. Thank you for that support. I hope you've all been liking my posts that I've been putting on YouTube. And if you'd like to join me on my Instagram account, my Instagram account handle is @angelicblue_. Robin, are you getting a dog from a shelter then? I don't know. I think it's not a matter of, I think it's a matter of, like, you know, when you make the connection with the dog. So if I end up going to a pound or a shelter and I see a dog that connects with me, then of course I'll get that dog. But it's the two dogs that I got, my previous dogs, I had a connection with them and I got them. Or the first dog, they were giving them away. And because my dog's father impregnated 3 dogs and they each had 13 pups. So this gentleman had basically 36 pups he had to get rid of. And my Cooper was in the corner and he looked up at me and my heart melted and I knew that he was going to be mine. Even though I had no idea about dogs, I've never had a dog that I've looked after. And when he looked at me, and then it was a very hot day because it was the end of January. And I know this was around my mum's birthday. And anyway, I had the air conditioning on and I put him in the front seat. And for some reason, I had to turn off the air conditioning, which I don't normally do because I like the air conditioning on. And anyway, I turned it off and he looked at me and he yelped. And then he looked at me again and I went, oh, this dog's definitely mine because he doesn't like the air conditioning's off. And so I knew. So with him, I knew that. And then with my girl, with Lexi, I went and got her from a breeder and she was the one in the corner. Once again, another one in the corner. And the breeder said, oh, she doesn't make any noise. She's very quiet. That wasn't the case when we got her. She was quite vocal at times, not all the time. But Cooper, calmed her down and reassured her. It was just they had a beautiful 5-year friendship until Cooper passed away. And then we had Lexi on her own. So that was really nice. Peony, can I get a general reading? Absolutely. Robin, I think a pet is always a good idea, not just for companionship and protection, but also so many other reasons besides a good human is also something pets need. Yeah, I just feel like the dogs have a sense. I don't mind cats and kittens, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with their behavior and I don't know. Like I'm more comfortable with a dog because I can sort of work out a dog. I don't know how to work out a cat, if that makes sense. But I if I have to hold a cat or a kitten and, listen to them purr and whatever, that's not a problem. But I think I'm more of a dog person. And dogs definitely have that connection. And I read somewhere once, I don't know if I am 100% with this statement, but they say like sometimes dogs are the children we were supposed to have and their soul couldn't come into our life as a child, so they came as a dog. So I don't know if I'm all for that, but in my case, that could be the case because I don't have any children. Anyway, going back to Peony. General reading for Peony. Oops, this card just fell. I'm going to take it back in. I'll want to do a proper shuffle for you, Peony. Wow, this card flipped. Can you see that? This is probably the most auspicious card you can get in this deck, and it's the Sun. And it says here success, recognition, and enthusiasm. And it's also a major arcana card. And this is Archangel, I'm pretty sure it's Archangel Uriel, because it's actually the archangel that came in tonight's affirmations card. So I just feel that this card's for you tonight is about letting the sun shine in your life, accepting the truth in certain areas. And there's also, it says here, success, recognition, and enthusiasm. So bring that sunshine. I'm thinking of that song, I'm Walking on Sunshine by, is it Katrina and the Waves? I'm walking on sunshine. I can hear that song in my head, and I just feel like that sort of, that boost. It's sort of like that, that positivity. You need to wake up in the morning and just feel like the sun's shining on you, and not just shining on you physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and on all aspects of your life. you know, in your finances, in your love life, in your career. Just visualize the sun shining on everything and the light coming to you. And I just feel like, yeah, I'm also getting the word because it says recognition here, and it keeps ringing in my ears. So you might be recognized for something that you're doing, could be at work or family or something. There's something that you're going to be recognized and acknowledged for. So it's a very, very positive and auspicious card, and I look forward to your feedback. I missed today's affirmation card. Can you repeat its affirmation? Absolutely. I actually did two. I did an affirmations card from my usual deck from the Angel Affirmations card, which is this card here. And because today is the saint name, hold on, I got this wrong again. Hold on. Today's saint is Saint Teresa, and I don't have any religious card. Well, I have some on their way, but I don't have them right here with me. But I just thought because the mystique of Mary Magdalene, the rose is connected with her, and Saint Teresa, the little flower, I just thought, and I did get a card from that as well. So from this card, it says here, call upon me. This is from Archangel Uriel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas, when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. And the affirmations at the back say, my life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. And I said before, you can see there's this dome of golden light, and I believe that's the golden light from Archangel Uriel. Yes, absolutely. So that's the Angel Affirmations card. And the one from Magdalene, the card that came out is Rosa Gallica, sensuality and secrets. So it's about the feminine energy within us all and the divine feminine energy, and about using discretion and secrets and not having to boast and, you know, be aggressive. It's about being very demure and just allowing the divine feminine shine out of us. So that's a very beautiful card there. And you can see there's another beautiful flower there too. Well, it's probably a rose. So I love that. Peony. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. I'm going to keep shuffling the cards. If there's anyone else that would like a free card reading from me tonight, just please, in the comment box, just type in the guidance you'd like to receive. Any guidance except legal and health, I can help you with. Just going to refresh this page because it's stagnated. Why is this doing that? I have no idea. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Oops. Oh, dropped a card. Hold on. I've got to get this card now. Oh, what's this one? Oh. Yeah, I don't want to look at that one. Thanks, Through Tulips. Thank you, Chevy. And thank you guys for your support, your continual support on my YouTube channel. I do appreciate that. Always commenting and liking. So please appreciate that. Why is that? I've got to refresh this one too. Why is this? I want to... Oh. I better put that in charge because otherwise... Just noticed that. Okay, there we go. That's on charge now. Sorry. Big head's in the way. And besides commenting and liking, also sharing, since that's real caring. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate that. Oh, another one two decide to flip. Wow. Tonight's, I don't know, there's something about twos tonight because a lot of times every time a card flips, it's actually two cards. So, shuffling away. And while I'm at it, I'm going to spruik about my business. So if you would like to book a reading with me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. If you'd like to hire me for your event, you can contact me, info@angelicblue.com.au, and you can email the details of the event and what you're seeking, whether you are hosting the event or you're an events manager. And please follow and support me on my other social media platforms. I have a Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, and of course my YouTube. So if you would like to continue or to support me on those platforms, please do so. I should have the link in the box, in the description box. Oh, that one almost flipped too. What's that one? Okay. Tonight's going to be a short one maybe. It's very quiet tonight. Don't have, actually I won't say what I was about to say because I don't want to invite that type of energy into the chat room. Number 2, resonates with the vibrations and attributes of service and duty. What do you mean, number 2? Number 2, resonates with the vibrations and attributes of service and duty, balance and harmony. Oh, okay, because I said 2 cards. Sorry, I just realized what. Okay, I'm here. I just realized what you meant. Adaptability and diplomacy, cooperation and consideration, receptivity and love. Angel number 2 also encourages you to be diplomatic. I don't know if I'm very diplomatic. Cooperative and loving when relating to others. Yeah. So it's amazing how, there's always a pattern. Like I know there have been times where sometimes I draw the same card out for several different readings. So there's that pattern. Then I've got tonight's one is, everything's doubled. So that's interesting. It's the energy of the night. See, once again, another 2. I also had a lot of 2s this week, even multiple times. Yeah. Actually, I should get that. Oh, I don't know where I've got it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I've got a book I can see right over there. And it's from Kyle Gray. He's an angel. Hold on a sec. Let me just... Okay, here I am. This is his book, and it says here, 222, you have the ability to lift up the hearts of all those around you like an angel on earth. You were born to shine. That explains a lot, Robin, for you because you're always helping me. I mean, I'm sure if you're like this, it's in your nature to help uplift others and, and the hearts of others. And I know you always come on my live session and you always uplift everybody, and I do appreciate that, and you assist me as well. So that says a lot. So that's fantastic. And this is Carl. Oops, what's this? Oh, okay. Carl Gray's book. Yes, you're very right. It's kind of my life purpose. Yes, indeed. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if you've got lots of 2s in your birth date as well, in your numbers, in your numerology. All right. So I'm going to continue shuffling. If there's anyone that would like a reading, if I have to end the night early, I will, because there's no point me just sitting here shuffling cards. There was something that Elsa had to say, but I can't remember what it was. Yes, I'm born. Oh, so you're a Christmas baby. Ah, okay. You're a Christmas baby. So you've got definitely 2s in your birth. So being that your birthday, the 25th, it starts with 2, you're definitely a very sensitive person. You're a Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Another card. These cards just love flying out. King of Earth. Even born at 12 on the 2nd. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. That says a lot. A friend of mine was also born on Christmas Day, and she's very, very sensitive. So I understand that. Okay, hold on. We're the 1st of October. I know there was something I had to say about November. Oh, yes, that's right. I haven't got any details per se. Hold on. Too sensitive, sometimes being empathetic was in my past like a curse. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Being too sensitive. I've been known to be called hypersensitive, super sensitive, too sensitive. No one understood me. I feel the energy. It's very heavy. I get it. So I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And sometimes it's a very heavy cross to bear. But we've been given the cross that's assigned to us. So that's how I look at it. Okay, now, this year, Angelic Blue turns 4. So I'm in the middle of working a few things out for Angelic Blue's 4th birthday, which will be in November. Oops. Yeah. So I'm trying to work out a few things. So once I work everything out, I will give out more information. So yes, so as I said, I will keep you informed, as I always do, between my Instagram and my LinkedIn and my Facebook and my YouTube channel. I do let you all know, and it will inform you. But there are things coming up for Angelic Blue's 4th birthday. So in approximately, we're at the beginning of October. So approximately 4 weeks' time, at the beginning of November, you'll probably hear something. Grounding helped and meditating, but took a while to learn. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I agree with you. It's really important. Really, really important. Once again, 2 cards flipped. See? Okay, let me just refresh this page. It's lagging. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. I just realised I'm on a live. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Because I'm in front of the computer, and when I'm working on the computer, I'm always singing. And I just realised I'm on a live. Look, I've just gone bright red. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Calm down, Teresa. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. But this is not refreshing. I don't know what's happening here. I'm trying to refresh the page. Okay, another 2. This, I can't remember the last time this happened. Hello. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. I was actually, what I might do is, for those of you who are watching the replay or have been watching from the beginning, I'm going to read the passage from the card that I got from the the mystique of Magdalene. Oops, hold on, let me put that there. So I did retrieve a card from this deck tonight, and I'm just going to read what it says here. So I'm going to read, I'll show you the card. And it says here, I'm going to read it from the beginning. It says here, looking beyond the beauty to see what lies beneath. Once found, it is best to be silent about it. This knowledge could lead to a great healing for your body, mind, and spirit. In France, Mary Magdalene is known as the patron saint of perfumers and apothecaries. I've never heard of that word. She would have known the Rosa Gallica, the apothecary rose. I'm just going to wait for the siren to go past. And it stopped. Okay, very good. It was used in healing ointments and evocative perfumes. Rose is an anagram for Eros, the god of love. It became one of his symbols, and not just because of its scent. In ancient Greek mythology, the rose was associated with secrecy because Eros gave a rose to the god of silence. I've got to say this one correctly. Hippocrates, I think that's how you say it, so that he would not reveal Aphrodite's secrets. When entering a room, a rose on the ceiling means that nothing you hear or observe can be revealed or disclosed. This is called sub rosa, or under the rose. The whereabouts of Magdalene and her family were also sub rosa, a secret. The Rosicrucians and other esoteric groups still use this symbol in their meetings if the content should not be shared with anyone else. As an oracle card reader, you may adopt the sub rosa symbol to assure your clients that the reading will be kept in strict confidence. Be a trusted holder of knowledge. And it's funny because if you look at the outside of the deck here, you can see that there are two roses here. And so that shows that this, although this is the oracle cards, they're also sub secrets and sub messages that can be interpreted secretively, if that makes sense. And my clients are very well aware that my readings are all very discreet and I use discretion and very private with their readings. So yes, definitely. That's how I am in my general life anyway. So I just carry that on into my work. Very true and good info. I love symbolism, and yes, the rose is still very relevant to mystic and secret orders like the Golden Dawn's Rose Cross. I haven't heard of that one. Yes, so that goes there. All right. All right. It's sort of going to be quiet tonight. It's funny because I've always loved red roses. Oh, look, just as you said that, you've put two roses up there. Yeah, I've always loved, red roses. And, yellow and white and pink, they're pretty, but I've always been drawn to red roses. I remember even finding a picture of a big round bunch of red roses, and I actually used it as a I think one of my profile pictures, because I really do like them. There's something about red roses. So, All right. Well, if there isn't anyone that would like a reading, I might have to leave it here tonight because I don't intend just to shuffle for the next. My favorite poem is written by Tupac Shakur, The Rose That Grew from Concrete. I've never heard, I know who Tupac Shakur is because I know his music, but I don't know the story about the rose that grew from concrete. I've never heard of that. Or maybe I have and I'm just not aware of it. That doesn't make a lot of noise, but then through the video it comes out. You can really hear it. Google it. It's a nice one. Okay, I'll look at it later. I will. Actually, I'll write it down. Tupac. Yep. He was a very good lyricist. So I can only imagine the words he uses for such a poem. All right, well, looks like I'm going to have to leave it here tonight because I don't feel like there's anyone else that's going to be coming on that would like a reading. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll leave it here. So just to reinforce, so for the rest of the week or, you know, whenever you see this video, the Archangel that came through with this message was Archangel Uriel, and the message is call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. So that's the message from Archangel Uriel, and then the quotes and the affirmations at the back. My life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. So that's that one. And the card from the Mystique of Magdalene, that's the back of the deck. That's what that looks like. Look how beautiful that is. But the card that came out tonight's this one here. And it says here, the Rose Gallica, sensuality and secrets. Yeah, beautiful card. All right, so I'm going to leave it there then. Thank you for everybody that's joined me tonight, that's liked, that's commented and contributed. Have a blessed rest of the day for you and your loved ones. Thanks again for all you do, Teresa. Love and namaste. Thank you so much, Robin. I really appreciate that. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. And I do appreciate everyone joining and liking and commenting, and whether you are watching this live or if you're watching this on the replay, I thank you so much. Look forward to connecting with you. Keep an eye out for my other posts. I do have one. I believe that I'll be doing it tonight as opposed to early tomorrow morning, because there's another special day of celebration, and I really want to acknowledge that. And it's definitely got to do with the angels, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be posting that on YouTube and my my Instagram account. And if you're interested in joining my Instagram account, it's at angelicblue_. Look forward to connecting with you. Please feel free to reach out. If you'd like to get in contact with me, you can email me info@angelicblue.com.au. You're welcome, Peony. Thank you. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. Look forward to connecting with you. Love and light. And just remember, keep the faith and faith over fear. And I look forward to connecting with you. Bye.